Patience and improvement is the key to opening the door to progress. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. Fear defeats more people than any other one thing in the world. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Life is worth living when you have someone to share it with. Celebrate true friends. They are a part of you that always sparkles. In order to be yourself, you must first know who you are. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. Feet, what do I need them for if I have wings to fly? I know the joy of fishes in the river through my own joy as I go walking along the same river. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. Truth is what stands the test of experience. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. Better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. Learn from who you were, appreciate who you've become, and carefully invest into who you want to be. The truth does not change according to our ability to stomach it. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. The surest way to make your dreams come true is to live them. No matter how good you get, you can always get better, and that's the exciting part. If a man takes no thought about what is distant, he will find sorrow near at hand. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. It takes greater faith to dance in the dark than to rest in light. Stay calm. You've been through this before. You'll get through it again. If you wish to be out front, then act as if you were behind. Be patient when becoming someone you haven't been before. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. Oh, darling, don't be bitter. It's the first instinct of the weak. We may be small, and we may be young, but we will shake the world for our beliefs. Being brave means that knowing when you fail, you won't fail forever. It was always the becoming he dreamed of, never the being. I like people who refuse to speak until they are ready to speak. Do not fear the thorns in your path, for they draw only corrupt blood. The gods are fond of the cryptic and dislike the evident. The job of feats is walking, but their hobby is dancing. Remember that you are only alive now. This is the only moment you have. Embrace it. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. After your death, you will be what you were before your birth. Be mindful, be grateful, be positive, be true, be kind. The man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't are both right. If truth is not acceptable, it becomes the imagination of others. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. Either in conflict with others or in harmony with them, we go through life like a runaway horse, unable to stop. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar look the same. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. Belief can be manipulated. Only knowledge is dangerous. Strange how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. Stop doing what is easy or popular. Start doing what is right. Never worry a bit in life. Always be full of merriment. To a mind that is still the whole universe surrenders. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Amid the turmoil and tumult of battle, there may be seeming disorder and yet no real disorder at all. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. Only those people create history who doesn't live in the future. Glory resides in the hearts of those you inspire, not in fleeting moments of fame. Travel light, live light, spread the light, be the light. The more powerful the class, the more it claims not to exist. Home is where somebody notices when you are no longer there. The sidelines may be safer, but life is played on the field. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Not knowing you can't do something is sometimes all it takes to do it. People wealth consists upon their freedom, individual resources, and good social life. The enlightened ruler is heedful, and the good general full of caution. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. People, in general, would rather die than forgive. It's that hard. Knowledge is responsibility, which is why people resist knowledge. When you treat your failures as lessons, you can never fail. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. Some things you hear with your ears, others you hear with your heart. Men don't need linguistic talent. They just need courage and words. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. If you don't take risks, you will always work for someone who does. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. You must take life the way it comes at you and make the best of it. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Success is defined in units of fun. It's all about being happy. An education is not so much about making a living as making a person. At some point, we all look up and realize we are lost in a maze. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. Do not swallow bait offered by the enemy. Do not interfere with an army that is returning home. In the end, the world always wins. That's just the way of things. Life is an experiment in which you may fail or succeed. Explore more, expect least. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. We're going to aspire to break through and create our own reality. Be brave to stand for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Some men never die, and some men never live, but we're all alive tonight.